So a bit about our community efforts. Some successful institutions we have in the area. One is Shields Overland Park Soccer Complex. This was purchased by the Shields All Sports Group. Next we have Deanna Rose Children's Farmstead. It's like a really cool petting zoo. There are lots of trails, a big barn, really cool for kids. That was purchased by it's called the Friends of the Farmstead Group. It's a membership that's part of the Arts and Rec Foundation of Overland Park. And then we have regular successful bond elections for Blue Valley schools. Back in January of 2020, Blue Valley voters endorsed 1.86 million bond election for different school projects the following year. A work in progress, although this is already a successful place, there is some tension around it. We have the Overland Park Arboretum and Botanical Gardens. It's a beautiful complex with so many different gardens. They just built like an amphitheater area that can host up to 4,000 people. The reason I put it in the works of progress column is only because it's been open since 1991, but it is growing, and as it continues to grow, some people in the area are kind of pushing back because they don't want this area to become commercialized. I had a difficult time finding out about the behind the curtain power structure in my area, but I have heard a name over the last couple years, the Price Brothers. And when I looked into them a little bit more, I found out that they own an organization called Blue Hawk. It's essentially a very large real estate business, and they own sports centers, numerous apartment complexes. They own like really big lots that host hospitals, the Advent Health Hospital, Price Chopper, Cosentino Price Choppers, multiple grocery stores, lots of retail areas, and I just heard they're opening up some gas stations in the area that is expanding southward that I mentioned earlier. So these are very, very influential, well-resourced brothers, and they have their hand in most of the new things popping up, and they're quoted as saying they want to put Kansas City on the map, and they specifically believe in Overland Park area. So I'll end with this, just a little bit about the public opinion of our school and our district within the community. We are a top-ranked K-12 school district in the Kansas City metro area. 5 different high schools in Blue Valley were named by the U.S. News and World Reports as some of the best high schools in the country. Parents, families, businesses, they all seem to take pride in the district, and they're very willing to, elect those bond nominations and gift their money and partner through breakfasts or Battle of the Bands events. We get generally great feedback about principals and teachers. The general feeling is that Blue Valley is well loved and celebrated. And then Wolf Springs, the elementary school that I work for, we were actually one of the 5 schools in the Kansas City area chosen by the Chiefs football team to do a pilot program about racial equality and justice in that area. Just in 2020, the Blue Valley Education Foundation raised more than $330,000 in classroom grants just for schools. So we're well loved and praised, and we get a lot of recognition, and the district really does have a beautiful thing going with the community, and I think the parent support is also part of what makes it so successful for the students and teachers as well. Here are my references. And I appreciate you watching. I hope you learned a little bit of something about my community, and I appreciate your time.